Good afternoon, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 783 Northeast Edgehill Drive here in Estacada. We're located down inside the crawl space right before the line exits the foundation, going through a 3-inch ABS cleanout. We're going to check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Currently have water running. Here we go. And my camera, this current one, has a kink in it. And so the image may be kind of dark or blacked out here right off the bat. It'll come back to us by the time we get all the way out to the main. And if it doesn't, I've got another camera we can use. And I zeroed the length counter out right inside the clean out access. That length mark is exactly from where we got into the line. Yeah, just transitioned there over to 4-inch 3034 PVC pipe. So far, everything's looking pretty darn good. We've had a couple spots in the line here so far where we do have some level of standing water. We'll have a look at that on the way out when it's all drained. I think it's going to drain out to a very minimal amount. And typically with bellies or standing water, belly is what causes the standing water. I don't generally see any major debris buildup until you have at least 5 feet of pipe with at least an inch of water in it. We just made it to the main there at 91 feet. We're going to let the pipe drain out here for a few minutes before reeling back in. I'm going to go locate and see where this is at. Alright, located the camera head successfully out the main lateral on Northeast Edgehill Drive. Goes all the way out into the middle of the cul-de-sac there before hitting the main. This is why it's such a long line. And at this point we are just down to a slight trickle. I'm going to go ahead and start reeling the camera in. But you can see right here we have a bit of debris in the line, and that right there that just went past the camera is causing some of this standing water you're seeing right now that's sitting right in the flow line. This stuff will be out of the way once that thing gets all the way into the main lateral. Now my camera may very well slough a lot of this off here. But anyway, there's enough. In fact, right there, this is enough that I'm going to recommend a hydrojet. A lot of that stuff isn't going to go anywhere until it's jetted out. So from roughly 83 feet to 91 feet, we have a bit of grease and debris buildup. I think there's a little bit more in the line too. We'll see a lot of that as we come back through. But it's likely due to a very minor belly there. I can tell that there is some amount of standing water, but it's nothing even close to needing an actual repair. The only stuff that's going to hang up in a belly like that is stuff that shouldn't be going down the line, like grease or paper towels or something like that. Now here's another example of a minor belly in the line. Very similar to the one out further where you've got barely 1/4 of an inch. It's not even that there. And the line will still function even if you don't do a hydrojet, but it's something I would recommend doing. A lot of that grease and stuff can contribute to other things collecting in the line. There's a little bit of standing water there. Again, and all the standing water is very, very minimal. We are just about back to the clean out. The ABS and PVC portions of the line are both in good condition. We have good flow all the way to the main lateral, even despite the rinky-dink little spots of standing water and the grease. I would still recommend getting it jetted to remove it to improve the flow. Especially a spot like that. There's a bunch of junk right here. Anyway, line is functioning at this time and will function properly once it's been hydrojetted. The pipe itself is in great shape.